Cello, 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 Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive. Welcome to another weekly oracle reading for the week of December 16th. My oh my, the time is flying by. I hope you guys are all safe and happy and healthy as you are moving through the holiday season that is fast approaching. All right, let's call in all the archangels, ascended masters, highest guides, creature teachers, elementals, light beings, loved ones in spirit. Come on into this space to give us the clarity and guidance that we need this week to rock it, no matter what is coming down the pipes for us. Let's rock it this week. All right, I am feeling Tarot of Dreams again. So let's shuffle these cards up and see what the message is. Oh, this one's standing up to me. All right, what have we got? Ooh, the Emperor, decision maker. So this week, what I'm really sensing for all of us is having to make a lot of decisions, and I'm seeing either or decisions. So, and I am seeing series of two. So it's either or, black or white, up or down, left or right, yes or no. Definitely feels definitive. And I'm feeling like some of you are going to have difficulty in the finality of these decisions. So this isn't a dun-dun-dun reading, but I am feeling that there are some choices that are going to come up for us this week that's going to require, I'm hearing endings, I'm hearing having to make a decision that's going to either finish something, end something so that you can start something new, or sort of end a chapter so that there's more to follow. I'm definitely feeling endings, and I'm feeling some finality to the decisions being made. Don't panic about this. I feel like it's important. You stepping into the role of decision maker. When we think about the Emperor, so when you think about the Emperor, it's almost like a dictatorship, where basically what they say goes. They might be thinking something completely crazy, but because they are in charge, that's what goes. And I'm not suggesting that we all step into our dictatorship space, but it's okay to get into that decision-making space where I don't want to discuss this with anybody else. I know what the decision is that I need to make for myself, or I know what is best moving forward. I've checked in with my dream team. My intuition is honed, and it's telling me that this is the path that I need to take. And, you know, naysayers beware, because I, at the end of the day, am going to make this choice. And it doesn't mean that you don't have to consider other people's opinions or other people's thoughts, taking that into consideration when you're making these decisions. But I am getting the feeling that it's going to be more so a situation where you're going to have to say yes or no. At the end of the day, it's up to you. At the end of the day, you are the one who's going to be making this choice, and you're the one who has to live with it. So you want to choose what you know is going to be best. I'm feeling like, so we talk about, you know, finality and duality. I've described a lot of duality as well with the yes and no, the back and forth. We live in a world of duality. Don't be afraid of it. I feel like a lot of what is happening right now is release of the old, release of stuff that isn't working so that you can step further, more fully into something new, something that is going to be working even better. I'm also hearing that there are going to be situations where you've made a choice and people aren't going to be happy about it. Sucks to be you. That's what I would say to them. Sucks to be you. You'll get over it. You'll adjust. You'll adapt. Let me know what you need. But this, at the end of the day, is the decision that's being made. So I'm definitely feeling that there's an element of what I say goes. I know you're probably not happy about it, and I'm sorry about that, but that's not going to sway my opinion. That's not going to sway my decision as we move forward. So stand strong in your decision-making abilities. This is also a yellow card, and I think we got something like this last week too. Lots of solar plexus energy, Wonder Woman space, Superman space. Step into your personal power. It is okay for you to feel strong, to stand strong in that, and to be the sole decision maker in the process. I'm also feeling that nothing but good is going to come out of these decisions that you're making. And in this card, he is holding one red rod and one green rod. I don't know if you can sort of see that. We'll show the picture again. But what I'm feeling here is it's about balance. And what you're doing as a decision maker is you're bringing an element of balance to the equation, to the overall situation that has not been there before. And that balance is necessary. And if it's been a situation where other people have been unable to make the decision, or perhaps you're the person who's been unable to make the decision, now is the time, because balance is necessary. Balance is required in order for you to be able to move forward. And I'm feeling that there's a certain preparatory energy around this decision making this week that's going to lead to the next 2 weeks to come after this. So on an emotional level, it's very important that you stick to your guns with your decision. Energetically, it's only there to help you. Okay. And today we are using my Feathers of Wisdom Oracle deck. So let's see what our angels have to say. Let's see what the feathers want to talk about. Oh, that one's standing out. Popping up there. Boundaries. Say yes to no. So I feel that this is I always say you can't make this shit up. Well, this is one of those cases. Wasn't I just talking about that boundaries? Talking about that yellow space, the yellow chakra. This is a yellow chakra card. This is solar plexus. And it is about saying yes to no, or saying no to yes, if that is your decision this week. And I'm feeling very much the energy of, when we talk about boundaries, it really is important for you to stand in that boundary. Draw the line in the sand and make it very clear that this is the important way to go. This is the only way that you're going to be able to move forward with conviction and with confidence. And maybe down the road you can revisit it, but for right now, this is what needs to happen. I'm hearing finances. So I know obviously we're getting into the holiday season. Finances for the majority of people are tighter or of concern because of the Christmas holiday, that type of thing. What I want to say to you is stand your ground around finances. If you just don't feel comfortable spending that money, don't. Just don't. We don't all need the trinkets and the finer things in life. Maybe this is a holiday where you pare back in how much you're giving just for the principle of it, just to see if you can do that, if it's something that you can get away with. But I'm definitely feeling strongly that it's important for you to keep your boundaries strong and firm around finances, especially this week. Let's talk about relationships as well. Boundaries with relationships. What I'm hearing in terms of, and this is romantic relationships I feel I'm talking about, there's an ebb and flow that's required this week. Feeling like energies are running hot. And so if you have a nice ebb and flow, when we think water, we think fire, and then we think water. So water puts out fire, right? So if energies and emotions are running hot, you want to go with the flow of things so as not to fan the flames. Instead, you're sort of putting out those flames or managing those flames. And it's not that every relationship is going to run into trouble, but what I am hearing is some communication issues. There's communication issues that pop up in romantic relationship settings that can be navigated by remembering to go with the flow and be like water. You be the water in the dynamic. Let's say even if you're the flame in the dynamic, remember this message and douse yourself with water. Go with the flow. Remind yourself that you're stronger than you think. Step into your own personal power around the issue and allow yourself to chill out, to calm yourself down, to bring yourself into a more balanced state so that you can communicate your needs without letting the emotions run high and run hot. All right, let's pull a feather. Oh, we got 2 today. So the first one we have is choice. I believe we had this one last week. So it is all about your choice, and it's on a yellow feather as well. So we're getting a lot of yellow in the spread today. So lots of solar plexus, chakra stuff, identity, personal power. That's what I'm feeling. And remember, you always have choice in how you're stepping forward. So when we talked about Emperor and we talked about the decision maker, remember that the choice that you make needs to be what's highest and best for you first and foremost, and then what's the highest and best of all involved. Choice sometimes does come at a price. There's always when we have this duality back and forth, you're not going to please everybody. Your goal this week is not to please everybody. Your goal this week is to please you so that you can move forward with confidence, knowing that you've set up what is to come in the best way possible. And then the next feather is dreams. And I'm feeling that this is a totally separate message from the weekly oracle. Is what I'm getting is it's important for you to focus forward when we're doing our focus forward, to focus on your dreams, goals, and desires. What is it that you want to create for yourself? Where do you really want to be in life? Are you there right now? Perhaps you're really happy in the space that you're in. What are the next dreams coming up? What do you want to add to? What is in addition to the happiness that you already have? Maybe you're happy in 3 or 4 areas of your life, but there are 2 or 3 areas of your life that you would call yourself a work in progress. What are your dreams around those areas? I'm feeling like it's important for you to examine those dreams, those areas of your life where you want more, you need to add to that. And I'm hearing that it's important for you to examine that and evaluate that before you go to bed every night, so that that's what's in your mind when you're sleeping, when you're dreaming. The information on how to make that happen is going to come through in your dreams. And the blue feather is all about throat chakra issues. So I was talking about communication before, and this is where it's really popping up, it's communication. You're going to be receiving guidance through your dreams on how to make your dreams come true. So be open to that. Be intentional about a review of your dreams and where you're heading. All right, guys, that is our reading for the week. One quick little thing, check out my Your Year in preview. It is only available until January 31st, and it is an hour session. We go through each month of your 2020 year and see what the sneak preview is so that you can plan ahead for your year to come. Please feel free to check it out on my website, The Black Feather Intuitive, my Facebook channel, The Black Feather Intuitive, and I, of course, have my Black Feather Intuitive YouTube channel that I love to do all sorts of different videos and informative things on here. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. If you like what you see here, feel free to like, subscribe, and click the bell. You can also feel free to comment. Let me know how these videos are helping you out throughout the week. Would love to hear that and spread the love. All right, guys, take care. Have the most amazing week. See ya.